around the free market of ideas. But in the same breath, they say that they will force companies to reduce the cost of products. That's what you said. Secondly, they also told us that we will force companies to reduce the selling of patents. That means the price should be cheaper. Under status quo, you can't do that because the cost is decided by the company and not the state. I think that's a felony from that side. If you realize, the first speaker speech was largely not mutually exclusive because they just found an argument saying that, hey, patenting is good and because of that we need to keep that. But fundamentally, this debate is not about removing patent completely, Mr. Speaker. This debate is about having the right amount of patent to jumpstart your business, and once you have the capacity to jumpstart your business, should you be allowed to monopolize the market with more patents, which you have? Because something which came out from the rule was clear. If, okay, for example, if you already have 5 patents, and if you want to pursue a 6th patent, that automatically means that your company is already an established company, and your company is already extracting billions and billions of USD to recover R&D. So the next question is, should you be allowed to monopolize the market? And that's a debate. Sit down. A couple of rebuttals before I move on towards my argumentation. My argumentation will be this. How do we best expedite innovation among industry players? But before that, a couple of rebuttals. One thing, they say that our policy will stagnate innovation. Again, they are merely arguing within a vacuum like we're not having any patents. I have 3 responses for you. Firstly, we think that you can already recuperate the loss of R&D or money through the 5 products which you patent. For example, Microsoft managed to garner more than $1 billion when they established Microsoft Edge, which was one of the first initial products, Mr. Speaker. So we mean money can be recuperated. But secondly, you can also recuperate the money for the past 20 years, which exists for the patent. But thirdly, this is the most important one. The reason why you can still recuperate money, because you are the starter and the instigator of that market, like Microsoft and Famco when it comes to pharmaceutical companies. So then the consumers will trust your product because your product was the first product which established itself in the market. But final response, we say that you can recuperate the market because of this. This might sound like pretty hard to understand, but it's actually simple, right? Once you have, we will not allow you to patent the 6th product. But that means that your competitor will be forced to compete with you during the first product, the 2nd product, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, and then the 6th. So that means while your competitor is trying to build the R&D to reach the 6th level, you can already garner a lot of money at that point of time. So we think money is not much of a problem. Second rebuttal, they say competition can exist under status quo, and they point to the example of Apple in China. The reason why Apple moved to China because they want to maximize the profit, Mr. Speaker. But more importantly, competition can't exist, but even if it exists, it's extremely minimal. Why is this so? Because once you know that you are 20 or 30 years ahead from another company, that's when you choose, Mr. Speaker, to increase the cost of price because you know your closest competitor is left so far behind. That's why Apple only chose to iPad 2, and then iPad S, and then what's the name of the iPhone 3, iPhone 3G, iPhone 4, iPhone S. Although they already found the technology in 2009. So that market capture is something which we want to remove. Sit down. And then they say small companies won't be harmed. We think obviously they'll be harmed because let's analyze the mentality of these small companies. At this point of time, there's already a big disparity in the amount of money which I can use for R&D. Now you will perpetuate the fear because even if I have the money, I can't build and use this technology because this technology has already been patented by your company. Your example of Facebook and Instagram is not within this debate because that's a completely new technology. We're looking at software companies, like software companies who want to compete with Apple and Microsoft, which have already entrenched itself in this market. Moving on towards my argumentation, expedition of innovation. Before that,
so
yes.
The biggest barrier to entry in these industries is the huge amount of startup capital required. You're not really changing the monopolizing by limiting the number of patents which are there.
I don't understand. Like for startup capital, it depends on the money, right? It depends. Like the price will be decided by Microsoft and Apple. So I don't know how government would want to regulate it. But secondly, that means you have made a principal concession that you can regulate it with a begin with. Now let's deal with that with my argumentation. I'll give you an argument or a case analysis brought up by John Schwitz, a Sweden economist. It's called market hostage. How did this argument go? It's really simple. In 2009, Apple has already developed the right technology to create iPhone 4S. But the reason why they don't choose to establish that within the market, because they know, because they have a lot of patents and they won't reveal all the end outcome of the technology on the spot, because they want to maximize the amount of money which they can get, because they know the closest competitor is 20 or 30 years down the road. That's why iPhone, in iPhone is iPhone 3, 3G, 4, 4S, iPad 2, and I don't know what's the name of the new iPad. Why is it problematic, Mr. Speaker? Because now it's no longer about gaining the right profit to cover the cost of R&D. Now it's about charging and hurting the consumers by exploiting the market in the long run, charging exorbitant amounts. Mr. Speaker, we think that's harmful. But let's forget Apple. Imagine if you're looking at companies like Famco, pharmaceutical companies, where lives are being put at stake, where if you can expedite innovation, that means you can cure HIV and AIDS, now in contrast to 5 years down the road. That's something which is really important. We point you to the case of Toyota, or the green technology which they create, the transistor which they patent, Mr. Speaker. Under our policy, once these companies know that patent is limited, they will release the best of the best which they have. They will automatically release iPhone 4S. They will automatically release iPad 2, because they know once they, if they follow the status quo model of market hostage, that means they can't maximize the profit as they did before. So under our policy, that's when you cultivate innovative complex, Mr. Speaker. Once iPhone automatically release iPhone 4S, that means Samsung will also try its best to release the best of the market product. And that's when we'll get the best of the best technology in the most shortest period of time. That means we can solve the problem like Mother Earth, we can solve the problem with pharmaceutical companies as this. Mr. Speaker, companies like Famco have been monopolizing the market for far too long. Lives are lost, this policy must pass.